Yeah, so I thought that I would point this out. I thought that this would be interesting. So, Dead by Daylight actually posted the letter A on their Twitter. And then a whole bunch of A's just here. Okay, I really don't know. At this point, it's between Springtrap and Candyman. At this point in the game. Like I've stated before, I don't see how it could be Candyman just because of the legendary skin not really making any sense. Uh, the pickup animation for carrying a survivor, why would that be any different? It would just be normal. None of that really makes any sense. But it looks as though they could be spelling Isabel, which also doesn't really make a whole bunch of sense because I don't know. Maybe it does make sense. Maybe I'm just stupid. Uh, or if the next letter is Y, they're spelling "Say It," which is Candyman's tagline for the new movie coming up. Or this could just be another letter for Springtrap. It makes sense. A is in Springtrap. Uh, I saw somebody comment in the Twitter feed here that they think that since there's 7 days left until the PTB or should come out, uh, that fits perfectly for Springtrap. Because if they announce a letter a day, that would perfectly be able to spell Springtrap. Because we already have 3 letters, ISA, which are all in Springtrap, and 7 days left would mean that you could spell the rest of Springtrap. Uh, I mean, if we see a P, if we see an R, that's Springtrap. G, that's Springtrap. You know, uh, I would even say N, that's Springtrap as well. Uh, we it really just depends. If the next letter is Y, is Candyman, which is completely fine. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised, quite honestly. Now I don't know. I don't know what I'd be surprised with anymore. They're really throwing us through a loop here. Uh, they're making this really difficult. They're not making this easy because all the clues that we got seem like Springtrap fits perfectly, and these letters still Springtrap fits. All these letters are in Springtrap, but looks like they could be spelling Isabel. Looks like they could be spelling Say It. The next letter makes or breaks who it is. Or, it could just be Dead by Daylight messing with everybody. This could mean literally nothing. They could be doing this on purpose to throw us off. That's also something to note. That's also pretty worthy. Especially if they just stop doing these letters out of nowhere, and this is all we get. Then I'd say that that would be a troll on their part. But this either leads towards Candyman, Springtrap, or it's a troll. I still am a firm believer that this is for Springtrap, because like I said, everything just seems to point to Springtrap. It all just kind of makes sense, uh, especially when people keep saying that Candyman's going to have a new movie coming out, and that would just make sense. Five Nights at Freddy's is going to have a Security Breach coming out, a new game in the series. Also, fan games like FNAF Plus. There's also a movie coming out next year, so this would all make sense for Springtrap to come in as well. Those that's just my thought process. That's what I decided that I'd show this, talk about it. I If there's anything else that comes up, I'll post it on my Instagram. So I'll link that down in the description. So, thank you. Please put me out of my misery and just reveal the killer.